receipt show returns.
You're saying the Inspector General is not returning your calls?
Not one.
I've reached out multiple times.
I've done my part.
So the real question is, who's not picking up and why?
Receipt Show with KKC.
Are slick tonight. Good thing I'm wearing the quiet shoes. The city never sleeps. Just hides things in the puddles. Huh. That's my signal. They want the truth? I'm on my way.
Pull up, team! Assemble!
Pull-up, where it all comes together. Every receipt, every message, every dollar. Each one a point on the line. Watch how they connect. Follow the money and the picture clears. And at the end of the trail, that's the truth.
Receipt pulled. Breaking it down. Evidence loaded. Now we know. Let's pull up, team.
Yeah, they love to talk. I move on proof. Show me the receipts. The squad behind me, fact check everything. No cap, just facts. Pull up.
Time to clear the air.
Your truth is just a voice.
And listen close. We got the receipts.
That won't save you.
Truth versus deception, and we don't lose.
It's time to end the Truth Stream Pod!
Beam locked.
Let's shut him down. Take this! He's freaking apart! Receipts don't lie.
Let's tell one story. A seat like this tells another. It's not just gold and weight. It's decisions. Every word counts up here.
Your receipt leaves a mark. Every document has a fingerprint. Follow the numbers long enough, and the story writes itself. The trail doesn't lie.
Stay tight.
Launch it!
Pull up, team! The city's ours tonight! Look at him roll! Let it go, baby! Victory!
Bar just hit 100. Hold steady. Here comes the truth.
Truth incoming.
Clearing up. Step in.
Identity confirmed.
That's our guy. We pulled the curtain tonight.
Hustling.
Bank trail locked. Receipts flagged.
Here we go.
The breakdown begins. Corruption sequence initiated. Not today.
Everyone, right? Truth data form.
Counterattack down! Pull up, team, go! Feel the truth!
Truth counterattack activated. Last receipt. Truth over everything. Case closed. Truth wins.
Peace. It's your boy KKC, and we're back like your right shoulder blade. We never left. Shout out to the pull-up team and everybody that's in the chat right now. You are tuned into another episode of the Receipt Show with your boy KKC as we get ready to talk about now. It's the inspector, Umar Johnson's new excuse exposed. So make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more content and join the pull-up team. We are back. Round 2, we got to do what it do. And let me see who has come through. It is crazy how the technology will start technologying. Is that a thing? Oh, man. Shout out to Miss Independent. She's in the house. We got Manny to you in the house. We got Saint and Sinner. Shout out to you back in the house. We got Money Boy Trey in the house. Dominic Jones, once again, it's on. You in the house. And we got Anita McCray in the house. And you two up in the clouds are in the house. Yes, Jessica, we are back. Welcome back in the house. Listen, it's a lot going on within the Umar Johnson saga. Seems like it's been a while since we talked about Umar Johnson. We've been talking about the new characters, if you will, that are now playing a part within this story. Umar Johnson is back at FDMG. He's cleaned up. He's polished the floors. He's put the ceiling tiles back in. There are desks inside of the classrooms, or at least one classroom. And now in a recent WURD interview with Bobby David, he said that the inspector is not allowing them to get the certificate of occupancy. What? Now, according to the research that I have done, I haven't heard back from the city. I haven't heard anything regarding a certificate of occupancy being applied for. We do know that there are no violations as of right now. We do know that there were a FOIA report that was filed, and there was allegedly some work done up there at the bigger building. And we have the video on members only of the fire that took place back in 2020 when he was hit with the report. Shout out to Lady Luck Club, because I passed it on to her and she did a great breakdown of the information. But it's still, the thing is, it's not enough information out there to say, the school is on contaminated land, because it's not, and that the building has to be torn down due to a high amount of black mold. We don't know that. We do know the place looks absolutely disgusting. Shout out to Uncle Mo, who has boot on the ground when he goes up there and he takes a look at the property. In the interview, Umar Johnson is saying it is the Jamaican descent inspector, if you will, that will not get back in contact with him. They've been contacting the city. They are ready to move forward, but Umar Johnson has not heard anything back. So the question is he following the protocol? Is he following what the people has said he has to do? Because we have to get back into the interview that everybody's favorite producer, MAL, did with Daniel Walker. Don't forget this email right here that you see on your screen of Daniel Walker saying that, hey, we made multiple attempts to get in contact with Umar Johnson, and then it led to the munitions being filed in court and Umar Johnson almost losing the buildings. So are you saying, Umar, that the city is now back dipping and dodging your phone calls? They're not trying to contact you, because that was your argument last time. We see in this email that Daniel Walker said, no, we tried to contact him and he wasn't trying to contact us back. So whose word is it? Is he said, she said, or he said and they said in this case? Is the city telling the truth, or is Umar Johnson getting ready to have another march on Wilmington, boot on the ground? Is FDMG coming? Will there be a grand opening? These are the things that Black America want to know. And we have to get back into the video that started it all off. It was when Mary Ann came onto the scene. A payment of $68,000 was talked about. 39 donors was being financed to sue Umar Johnson. And then all of a sudden, Umar is showing himself at FDMG inside of the newly renovated buildings, according to him, saying that they are getting ready and FDMG is coming. So the question is the city telling the truth, or is Umar Johnson really going through a situation? I'm not sure. But let's get into this video right here. Make sure you hit the like button, and as always, please let me know if you can hear the video. Put an 8 in the chat if the audio is coming through clear, please. And shout out to everyone that's coming into the room. Please
welcome
hit that
to
like
the principal's office. Welcome to the principal's office. Welcome to the principal's office. Ladies, you must behave in this school, or you will be called to the principal's office. And you will be paddled with the RBG paddle.
All right, so we are back pretty much where we was trying to get to. All right, sound coming through clear. Thank you for coming back through, Mr. Judge. Always good to have you in the house. And so, Sassy, if he calls you to the principal's office, you stand to get paddled. Now, I was saying that the last time he was in a situation like this, it didn't turn out good for him. We have ladies that are on this YouTube streets and they are losing their minds behind receiving the paddle, if you will. So I would be cautious as to making jokes that are hinting towards sexual activities when you are, I mean, deep in the doo-doo when it comes to women that have had encounters with you receiving said paddle. You see, you have a younger woman that has a sister who was out here doing interviews that are showing the inside of your mom's home, where you rest your head, where she rests her head. And then you have an older woman who's leading said charge and is really ready to devour anyone that comes out and says or tells the story, because she wants to be the leading actress in that story. I would hate for you to open this facility and then you bring somebody into the principal's office to receive the paddle. You laughing, but these stories add up to where people are really having encounters with you. And it's not turning out good for you. So I would fall back on making sexual jokes.
Welcome to the principal's conference room. Welcome to the principal's conference room. Welcome to the principal's conference room. This is where we have our strategy sessions to reconstruct the psyche of African children, brothers and sisters.
Now, when you say that you are going to reconstruct the African psyche, you know, the black community will believe that Umar Johnson is going to raise a nation of black males that's going to be black first. They're going to open up black supermarkets. They're going to open up black post office. They're going to open up black movie theaters. They're going to open up everything black. It's going to be a nation of black alpha males who are going to look to paddle you once you get out of line, sisters, you see. Because he's starting with bringing the young men's mothers into the principal's office and paddling them. And then they are going to reconstruct your son's minds to where they're bringing other people's mamas into offices and paddling them. This is a reach, but I mean, he said that he was going to bring the women into the office, and then he follows it up with, you know, reprogramming the African psyche. So what are you really going to teach the boys?
Not playing.
They not
We're
playing.
not playing with y'all. No more games. No more games. It's time to educate the babies. No more games. Hit your PayPal. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal. Welcome to the Parent Center.
The Parent Center. I want y'all to really take a look at the renovations that has taken place so far. You know, mind you, we do know, I put this on the screen. Let me share this screen. Let me take this down and let me share this screen of he's putting out a call for somebody to come and visit and fix the gym floor, if you will. Let me know if my audio is still coming through clear by putting an 8 in the chat. Now that I've blown this image up, I want to make sure you guys can still hear me. I know last stream when I did things like this, it manipulated the audio and then you guys can hear videos. It was crazy. So if you guys can still hear me, put an 8 in the chat. I'm just going to check periodically. But he's putting out a call for people to come and fix the gym floor, which speaks to all renovations are not complete. However, there isn't a requirement that the gym floor is replaced when he's, you know, applying for the certificate of occupancy. Like this is not a requirement to have done. But the gym is going to be a place where they do a lot of their conventions, a lot of their lectures, events, if you will, the Black Parent boot camps. You know, they're going to do a lot of the meetings, and they need the gym because that's going to be one of, or if not the largest space that they can have people gather in one area when it comes to FDMG. Right now, the gym floor is warped because the pipe that's under the gym floor kept backing up. There's video of them inside of the gym where Umar Johnson mixed bleach and Fabuloso, allegedly Umar, it could have been any one of them, but they took bleach and Fabuloso and they were cleaning the gym in the dark. They were mopping. Now, the gym did go under heavy renovation. Umar was upset because he had to hire Benjamin Franklin Plumbing to come in and do the work to fix the issue that was causing the gym to back up in the first place. And there's a permit that's on file for, you know, all the things that was done in that capacity. And for what was not, a permit was not pulled for and needed to be pulled, he got in trouble and he had to pay for it through the munitions. And hey, and don't forget, you know, this is like a computer generated photo. It is definitely half court. It's not the actual gym, because you know the actual gym of FDMG is painted. They got the erasers on the wall, so you know this right here is not even the actual photo of FDMG's gym. So this right here is deception within itself, because somebody would look at this photo and be like, "Oh man, this is what the gym of FDMG look like," not realizing, no, the gym in FDMG, all the walls are painted. You see, Thank you for pointing it out, Money Boy Trey. Make sure you guys hype up this video. Let's work the video into the algorithm. The actual gym is light colored wood finish, exactly. But the issue was Umar knew when he first got the gym floors polished, and I should have had the meme ready to show you guys when they first waxed the gym floor to try to make it seem like they replaced the gym floor. Because we kept saying years ago, hey man, you're not gonna be able to use that same gym. The gym floor is warped. It's messed up because the water damaged the floor. You can't play a full court game of basketball in that gym. You can't. You break your ankles. Everybody have high ankle sprains. So now he's saying that they need that done, in which that's kind of weird because you've been telling everybody the gym is ready. You even said that you wanted to open the gym up for a church. Or at least you put the idea out there. And so this lets me know that they are wanting to get the gym fixed. Now, a lot of people say, and I don't have the meme, but I've seen the meme and I can go grab it. I can go grab the meme. The fence that's put up at FDMG, some people would debate that the city put that up, and in which they did not. But I did find the memes of Umar Johnson saying that, hey, I'm looking for a black fence company. Do we have a black fence company family that can come up and put up some chain link fences? And these memes come like years ago. As a matter of fact, I may have taken a screenshot of one of the memes. I've taken because I was searching for the meme where a person brought a truckload of elementary school looking desks, if you will. Oh, I did find this photo. I did find a old school photo of the gym. I'm glad I did find that. Let me pull that up. I sent that. I found when Umar Johnson was saying he wanted to have the dirt bike team. I don't have to show that. That's not really relevant. No, I didn't put that photo in here. But I can show you guys the photo of let me see. Let me close this out so I can show you the original gym floor, because that's what you all need to see. This right here is the original gym floor of FDMG before they painted the walls. I want you guys to know, because some people will argue like, wait a minute, you said the walls were painted. This is before they painted the walls, but this is the photo I was telling you about when Umar had the gym floors waxed to try to make it appear that they had the floors replaced. Again, we kept saying, hey, you can't use that same floor. The floor is warped. And in this photo, you can see the warpness, or the warpness may not be, man, I messed that up. Hold on. This is Baba Davis. We're going to get into Baba Davis video. All right, pull this back up. Here we go. This is what I was trying to do. I was trying to show you a close-up of the floor being warped. This is why he's asking, and this is just one portion. The floor is actually worse than that. But this is when he was trying to pass off the illusion of progress, that they got the floor fixed, and it was just they waxed the floor. That's all it was. Okay, so I want to make sure that we enter that into the records. But going back to the meme that Umar put out here, he put this meme out on March 27th. You can go to his Instagram and you can see the March 27th meme where he's asking for the floors to be fixed. All right, make sure you hit that like button.
This is the Parent Center.
Please hype up the video. Shout out to the replay gang. If you are just now tuning in, we are going through the receipts of Umar saying that FDMG is ready. Now the inspector is what's stopping the show. We got to get into that whole conversation of what the city said Umar Johnson needed to do when he was ready to file for a certificate of occupancy. We're going to weigh that against what Umar Johnson told Baba David today on today's show. Okay? All right.
If you are the parent of an FDMG Pan-Africanist, if you are the parent of an FDMG Pan-Africanist and you don't feel like going home to be bothered with your nagging husband or nagging wife, you can come hang out in the Parent Center. There's going to be a television, there's going to be books, there's going to be a couch, a refrigerator, there's going to be snacks, and all of our parents can come and hang out. Oh, yeah.
Is the video, are you guys hearing the video? Put an 8 in the chat. They're just doing the audio check. And 2, you know, you got to be careful. Again, we're talking about nagging husbands and nagging wives. If Umar Johnson is wanting to repair the black family, then what you should not do is talking about, you know, the husband and wife nagging and you want to get away from your spouse. This should be an area where you and the spouse can come and let's work on why you are nagging. Let's talk about what's causing you to nag your spouse, because you work against each other when that happens. Let's come up with solutions, because we are repairing the black household so that we can raise up strong alpha males so that they can come out here and reshape black America. Like, we can't half step with that. So you are promoting breaking up the family by getting away from your spouse because they nag.
Yes. Oh, yes. Where the school at? Where the school at? We're gonna show you where the school at. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to show you where the school at. Don't you even worry about that, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Look at the jealous coons. It's a jealous boy in my tees. He's so jealous. There's a jealous boy in my town. Oh, lady. He's so jealous. There's a jealous coon in my town. Oh, ladies. He's so jealous.
Now the video started breaking up, but I want you guys to know that was definitely Umar's. I know that we've been having some technical difficulties on our end, but that wasn't one of them. So now we have looked at the video of Umar saying that the people are jealous. There's a jealous boy in his town. He wants the parents, the ladies specifically, you know, that is coming up to FDMG, acting out, to report to his office so he can paddle them. If you want to get away from your nagging spouse, you can come up to the Parent Center and get away. It's going to be refrigerators, you know, couches, TVs, the whole 9. So now we have to get into what the city said versus what Umar Johnson is complaining about, because FDMG is supposed to be coming, and hey, it cannot come if the city is stepping in. So make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead, hype up the video if you are part of the replay gang. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I'm going live next, because you are tuned into the Receipt Show with your boy KKC, and it's time for us to get into the madness.
trying to get the renovations together. Hit the Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit the Cash App, $ FDMG School. Hit the Cash.
on the Honorable Frederick Douglass's 200th, not his 200th, like his 207th birthday now. February 14th, we completed everything, you know, not only the renovations, but also the clean out of the school. And we just ready now to decorate the school, but we have to get our final building inspection and our certificate of occupancy. And just to keep the people aware of what's going on, the building inspector for our district, Bobby David, I don't think he's a Dr. Umar supporter at all. He is a black man. And he is the descendant of immigrants who came to this country. And I think that he is either he himself came to the country or he is the descendant of immigrants who came to this country respectfully. And he doesn't really care for me, to be honest with you. And I noticed just by his behavior over the 7 years that we've had the school. The last time I saw him was on March 10th. We did a walk through the building. He told me he would give me a phone call because my whole thing is where we are now. We're ready for our inspection and we're ready for our certificate of occupancy. He said he would get back to me. It's been almost a month. He has not gotten back to me yet. This is not the first time I've asked him to get in contact with me. There's been times before where I've asked him to get in contact with me. Once I asked him to do a pre-walkthrough, this a couple of years ago, I wanted him to do a pre-walkthrough, Baba, to tell us if there's anything he thinks we need to focus on. And he said he would get back to me, and he never did. And I have a whole list of things that he's done through the years that were kind of, you know, a little bit, that just kind of showed me that he wasn't particularly supportive or interested in helping us get our building inspection. So right now I have an attorney looking at the situation, how we should proceed, because we should have our certificate of occupancy. We should have already had our final building inspection, and it's being held up by the inspector of our district. And he's of Jamaican origin, and I love my Jamaican Africans. Everybody know I love Jamaica. It's one of my favorite places to be in the world. I'm a very big deal in Jamaica. Jamaica is a very big deal to me, but unfortunately I have a building inspector who is of Jamaican heritage who does not show any signs whatsoever of being supportive of Dr. Umar in getting this final inspection and his certificate of occupancy. So that's what we're fighting now. The school is done. It's just sitting there, and we're trying to find out why this man hasn't contacted me to schedule a date to come in and do the inspection. But like I said, I have an attorney looking at it, and we'll see where it goes from here. But we're being held up from our building inspector. And I just hope and pray, Baba David, that this isn't another case of a black immigrant versus a black freedman, because I'm a Pan-Africanist. I believe we are all one people. I don't care whether you was born in America, whether you came by ship, whether you came by plane, whether you came by boat. We are one people, one family, one race. But I must be honest with you, it is starting to look like a black immigrant versus a freedman type of a situation.
But, you know, we talked about this last.
Now, so Umar is saying that he believes he's being sabotaged because they're not getting back in contact with him. He should have had the certificate of occupancy right now, or by now. Mind you, we did put in a request to the city. We did not receive any information back saying that there was an application for a certificate of occupancy at that address. So let's take a listen, if you will, to what Umar should be doing, since he is ready to apply for the certificate of occupancy. Now we're just going to listen to the audio. We're not going to be looking at anything specifically, but we will be listening to the voice of Daniel Walker, the Deputy Chief of the City of Wilmington, Delaware, explain what one must do if they are applying for a certificate of occupancy in Wilmington, Delaware.
Certificate. What does that process look like?
Yeah, now the process here in Delaware may differ from other locations.
Yes.
Specific process here in Wilmington may differ from other locations. But before I talk about the process, I think it's important that people do the difficult work to map out their vision and business plan.
Yes.
Because that actually will drive some of the process.
Okay. Okay.
And I say that because depending on your business plan and what you're looking to do, school that is a boarding school where people live.
Now, if you can hear that, put an 8 in the chat. We want to make sure that you guys could hear the audio. But one thing that must be done is a business plan. What are you doing? What's going on? If it's a school, they need to know the business plan. Does Umar Johnson have a business plan? We don't know. We can't say who, wrote the business plan. We can't say, who printed it out. He's told us that the business plan is supposed to be a school or FDMG is an organization or, educational facility that's supposed to re-psychologize the African male into becoming a super alpha male for the Black diaspora. I guess, I'm just trying to make sense of it all. Shout out to Honey, Janae in the house. But I'm dead serious. This is what I've understood the business plan to be. They want to educate Black boys. I don't know, how that's supposed to help the community in that area. But I look at this as this in Minnesota when the Somalis got the Leering Center, the daycare. What was the business plan to gain certificate of occupancy for those locations that are turning up to be scams? We're not going to be able to make sense of any of it. But let's continue to listen to what this guy is saying. Business plans.
Are two different things.
Wow.
One has a residency component, which means that the other one doesn't.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
And so it's important that you're very clear on your business plan and what you want. That's step number one. And after you get clear on your business plan, the first place they should go after that business plan is developed. Depending on what you want to do, it's one of two places. It's either your local Office of Economic Development, which will help you usher through and understand sort of the nurturing and the funding and things of that nature.
What resources available?
Correct.
Okay.
Or you want to go to your local
That's
zoning office.
two things that has been laid out. So has Umar Johnson reached out to any of these facilities or these offices now that he's ready to apply for the certificate of occupancy? Or is this just another play, if you will, to garner the people to do another cash infusion? I think we can safely say it's now at a point to where Umar cannot continue to delay FDMG. Realistically, based on what I'm hearing, he got the buildings in 2019. So in the year 2029, that's going to mark 10 years. I can see him making this whole grand stand, if you will, of it took them 10 years to get the buildings, renovate the buildings, fight the city of Wilmington, Delaware, and that's when the grand opening would be. Like if I had to make a realistic attempt of when they're going to try to get or have the grand opening, it would be in 2029. Trying to make sense of something that you really can't make sense of. But that's the only realistic view I would have for said powerful power. That's wild. But for real, because he's put you can't deny, and we're getting ready to listen to the video of Umar up at the buildings, putting the shining the school desk with floor polish is madness. It's complete diabolical. But that's what he's doing. And so we looked at the video, looking at the different, the principal's office, the parent center, the amount of work that they put inside that building goes beyond the illusion of progress to me. Now, this is just me giving my personal opinion. The amount of work that I see Umar and whatever team he has, because he has somebody helping him do this. He's not the one that's in there doing all the work. So somebody's helping him. Whoever these people are, it goes beyond the illusion of progress. It goes beyond, I'm just doing this so I can collect a donation in my eyes. That was safe to say years ago when he was trying to prolong the scam. It's now at the end of the ropes. Like the well is ran dry. And so you can't keep on doing the illusion of progress thinking that people are going to champion behind it. It's not going to happen. So I say that to say, and shout out to the pull-up team, because if you've been on the members only and you've watched, Ifa Tunde explain, then you know that this definitely goes back past the illusion of progress, especially to Black America, because the average Black person that's been watching the Umar Johnson saga, they see this as Umar asking the Black community for money, and that's it, that's all. But when you look at the cult aspect of it, there's a whole flock of people that believe in what Umar Johnson is doing, and there is already a nation inside of America of Black people that worship what Umar Johnson is pushing, the E5 spirituality. The Oyotunji village and those individuals really believe in what Umar Johnson got going on. So when you think there isn't a community of folks that champion what he's doing, you're sadly mistaken. And it goes past that Black America. And I told a lot of people, hey, it's not just you bringing your child, unenrolling them from public school and then enrolling them into FDMG. That's not how it works at all. You have to join the spiritual portion of what they got going on. And through joining that's how your son or daughter gets into FDMG. You don't just enroll them into FDMG. But I want to continue to listen real quick to Daniel Walker.
Okay.
And I say that because your zoning office is the one that will work you through land use and zoning here in Wilmington, is the one that handles all of our business compliance.
Okay.
Right. That's what
the zoning.
zoning.
Like
list.
if
the
your
zoning,
building
the
is not
zoning,
fit, or
Mary.
if there's a condition, if there's
But
mold
before
or
you
anything
get
like
to that, they'll tell you where your business can go based off of the classification.
Okay.
And so every municipality, every city, every state has certain zoning categories.
Now,
Understood.
That's really all we need to hear coming from that. You know, he's telling Umar where he needs to go, who he needs to talk to, the zoning and all of that. Now, with what Umar has going on, FDMG wants to open it up as a school or whatnot. The zoning wouldn't matter in what he's saying. Why? Because those buildings are already zoned. Like it's already set up. The residential portion he was talking about, I'm telling you, you know, I believe that Umar and his team submitted what they would be, what they consider a business plan. And Daniel Walker was speaking to the residential aspect of the business plan, saying that they wanted to have a residential school for boys. And so when he's saying, you know, if that's what you want to do, the business plan has to make sense and it's got to flow, and you got to make sure that you are set up in the right location so that you can have a residential school. Let's not forget that Wilmington has a land bank. They have an office that handles dilapidated properties that they want to revitalize and bring back into the community. And again, we heard Umar Johnson and his team of people on a Zoom call talking about checking with your land bank associations so you can acquire properties. And I believe the residential aspect of this would be they acquire some properties that they bring back into the redevelopment portion. Remember, you can start an LLC for the sole purposes of acquiring properties. And Umar is registered, they said, as a 501c4, which means that they have a political side to their agenda. And Umar has said time and time again that they want to start a political party of their own, where they have a candidate that they raise up that's going to push their agenda. So it only makes sense for them to be registered as a 501c4, but they would still be able to have a religious aspect as well, because the 501c4 would encompass the 501c3 as well. That's how that works. So all of this makes sense, man. It makes sense for the church to have properties. It makes sense for the church to have properties that, like, okay, some churches have properties that they own where the pastor, he lives in what they consider the parsonage. Some churches do have complexes that they own for maybe their elderly, like they have maybe a retirement home for the mothers and the maybe the deacons or whatnot of the church. And so for Umar, he could have a residential portion for his members, or for, you know, the parents, or, you know, the mothers, or whatever they consider within their organization. They can acquire properties for the sole purposes of that. I bring that up because that is definitely happening in Wilmington, Delaware right now. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can go to my email real fast. And let me see if I can pull up the email that contains the Wilmington Conservancy Land Bank information. Now, if I can find the email right now, it's not going to have anything dealing with FDMG. That's not the purpose of me showing the email. It's just showing you what type of programs that they have going on in Delaware and how that speaks to what's going on right now. What we're talking about. So let me see. All right. So what's this email? No, this video. I think I may have found. No, here it is. I found it. Shout out to the pull-up team in Wilmington, Delaware. Here is the Wilmington Neighborhood Conservancy Land Bank, WNCLB policies and procedures, right? Here's the table of contents, you know, what's covered in this, and we've went over this on pull-up team members. We've talked about this on members only. We can revisit this as well. The mission of the Wilmington Neighborhood Conservancy Land Bank is to return vacant, dilapidated, abandoned, and delinquent properties to productive use while strengthening and revitalizing our neighborhoods and inspiring economic development. We accomplish our mission in a way that is purposeful, transparent, and for public good, improves the coordination of resources and collaboration within and between governments, community organizations, and private sector, is both economically efficient and sustainable, reflects the goals and objectives of the city's comprehensive development plan, and invests in existing neighborhoods. Now, the city's comprehensive development plan is the Wilmington 2028 plan that I've told you guys about. That is the plan that Wilmington has adopted. The plan before that was the Northeast Wilmington, Northeast Brandywine, revitalization program, where they were saying that there are EPA fields up there, Browns fields up there. There's properties that are contaminated. Well, after further review, after the city went and did their inspections, they were able to identify what areas were considered contaminated and what areas were not. So they did not go with that plan. The plan that they adopted is called the Wilmington, or they named it the Wilmington 2028 plan. And within that plan, they are bringing revitalization to the neighborhoods. Another program that they have is what we're looking at right here. When you couple all of this together, you get the recipe that you're looking for as to how Umar Johnson will be able to pull this stuff off. Yes, there is still scamming going on heavy, because again, Black America believes that he's opening a school for Black boys solely for Black people. That's it. That's all. What they don't understand is, one, is a cult. Two, in order for your boy to go to the school, you, the parent, have to join the cult. And three, when he says they will not be returning to you, how would that be possible? Well, through the Wilmington Neighborhood Conservancy Land Bank, where Umar could have an LLC that they create as an extension to the organization that they have for FDMG, and they acquire properties. And no, your sons are not going back home to you. They would be staying at these locations. Now, it also speaks to the 8-state bus stop, if you will. The people is like, well, how is it that they gonna be, getting on the bus and getting picked up and dropped off? It wouldn't be like that every day. It would be a pickup. This is the bus that's coming to take your boys to FDMG, and once they get there, they stay there. Now they may come home to you in the summertime, or you may be able to come and visit them, or this may be just a school where, as long as you are paying the tuition or whatnot, they stay there all, however long until they graduate. And it's up to you to find a way to get up there to visit. Pretty much once you put them on that bus to go to FDMG, that may be the last time you see your child, unless you make way to get up there. And or if you stop paying the tuition for them to attend. Now, that's if only you join the cult and you are not active within the ministries that they will be offering the parents up there. Because if they have residency for the kids, it would be smart for you to consider they would have residency for the congregation as well. Or something, along those lines. That's pretty much why he's telling people to get up there, to move there. Because if you are a part of the organization and you live abroad and you send your child to FDMG, that's where they will be. And so if you want to come and fellowship and see a child, well, you'll make way to FDMG. I hope this is making sense to you guys. Put an 8 in the chat if what I just said makes sense. Put a 9 in the chat if it does not. I'm only talking about what FDMG really looks like and what all this has evolved into wholeheartedly. It's not just, again, Umar is collecting money, and it's just it's infinite collection of money. It's more to it than that. All right, let's get back into the video with him and Baba David and talking about FDMG.
Last week also that you don't have to be white to be anti-black. You could be black and still be anti-black. But we got to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to continue the conversation with Dr. Umar Johnson right here on New World View.
All right. So let's get on into it. I muted it out so we don't hear any of the commercials. No copyright material. All right, here we go.
We do here at New Worldview. As I mentioned, Dr. Johnson, last week we talked about how there are a lot of too many Africans born in America that are anti-black, just like there are some white people that are anti-black. And then you get on those jobs, and some of those black people on the job, they say, "Yeah, master, I'll make sure we got him. I'll tell it on him so that you can get rid of him, so that maybe I'll be a good token Negro around here."
It's kind of funny that he's getting into this conversation because this is the talk of like ADOS or FBA. How they say, you have tethers. And this is what Umar Johnson is trying to say he's a victim of right now. It is absolutely mind-boggling right now. But I don't see how Umar is being sabotaged by someone that's from Jamaican descent. The city is not discriminating when it comes to what Umar Johnson wants to accomplish. They want Umar Johnson that to have his paperwork, govern himself accordingly, and conduct business like business should be conducted. There is already an EFI community in Wilmington, Delaware. You see, when people say that Umar Johnson is being discriminated against, well, that's selective because you have a EFI community up there with a EFI temple up there. These people are actually doing work up there. Not only that, you know, there's other folks that, and I don't have time to go through all of the emails that I have when it comes to different things that we need to keep our eyes on when it comes to what's going on in Wilmington, Delaware, and you know, the different I don't know, projects that's going on in politics. Just want to show you some of the pictures. We got the RBG Rock right here real quick. The reason why RBG Rock is such a important, you know, thing that to bring up is because we have individuals that have stated, you know, that sharing is no longer in the picture. This comes from Lene, you know, the woman that slept with Umar Johnson, is pretty much telling us that, you know, or telling, I guess, stragglers, if you will, the people that are, you know, Johnny come lately to the story and want to believe what she got to say. She's discrediting, you know, our knowledge of who Sharon is. Sharon, seen in this photo, these two ladies, you have Sister Hanara, who is in the skirt. This lady is responsible for financing so much when it comes to FDMG, such as the block parties back in the day. She has repatriated to Africa, Benin to be exact. And on members only, we will be covering the other locations and pretty much what's going on with Chief Priestess Sister Hanara. But Sharon is the one that we want to talk about. Sharon has always been in the picture. Sharon has been an individual that has done all the work that you see on Umar's Instagram page when it comes to the Instagram uploads, the memes and whatnot. She does the graphics. She does that. It was stated that no, she doesn't. He doesn't talk to her. Yada yada whoop the whoop. And we're like, yes, she does. He literally got her an art studio allegedly with the donation money. The art studio was sold, I think it was in the summer of 2023. And around September of 2023, HVAC machines showed up. As a matter of fact, when Umar, the day Umar Johnson was brought to court, I'm glad I brought the art studio up. The day Umar Johnson was brought to court for misrepresenting himself as a doctor of clinical psychology, after the court date, after the court appearance, they went back to the art studio, Sharon's art studio. Let me see if I can pull that up real fast. Let me open the vault. Let me go in the playlist. And let me go to view full playlist. All right, so the video where you see Umar Johnson doxing his children's mothers, if you will, that's the video we're talking about. So give me 1 second. We're not going to look at the full video. I just want to see the clip. We don't even have to look at that full clip. I just want to show you in the full video. It shows when he's walking into, you know, the facility. But then the clip that we're gonna watch, or the clip that I have, is when he's inside and he's questioned by somebody who claims that they used to work with him, and you know, he's talking about his children's moms, and he's outing her. This is receipt 191. Receipt 191 in the pull-up team vault. I want to make sure that you guys stamp this, and here we are. All right, let me do this. We still got Sharon and Sister Hanara on the screen, but hold on, I'm about to take them down.
Selling them vegan platters, talking that soul vegan shit. They say, why can't this man see his baby without y'all?
Okay. That right there, y'all. I know you heard the audio, but this is when Umar, after his court date, he went back to the art. This is the art studio. He's inside the art studio that he allegedly purchased for sharing with the donor's money. This sharing in the denim shorts. Okay. Again, after the art studio was sold, records show it was sold, I think it was around 200,000. It was something like that. September, HVAC machines show up. All right. I bring up Sharon again because it was said by, you know, the magnificent throat goat that Umar doesn't deal with Sharon, and you know that's not happening. Well, according to this meme right here, and let me maximize this and blow it up on the screen. Put an 8 in the chat if you guys can still hear me. Just doing another sound check. This is Sister Sharon back at FDMG painting the rock. Thank you, Empress Sharon, for once again pulling up to the sacred RBG stone to keep it looking fresh and renewed. The FDMG family appreciates you. Sharon is the one that painted the rock. Sharon is the one that repainted the rock when the mural was damaged the first time. And Sharon is now back on the scene, touching the rock back up. And this is March 29th. So when you say, you know, she's still not active, she's not a part of the saga, understand some people want to take key players out of the game just so that they can get all attention and recognition. I just want to make sure that we are clear on that, because again, Sister Hanara is a mean key player in the game, and so is Sharon. What the problem is that we have throat goats that wish they were this great and remained a part of the saga as a relevant character, and unfortunately their time has come to an end. So make sure you hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. We are about to get back into the video with Baba David and Umar Johnson dealing with FDMG and what's going on with the side. We're almost done because he's done talking about FDMG. He has said that he's been sabotaged. So I'm going to get to a stopping point, and we're going to transition over into the video of Umar Johnson waxing the desks inside of FDMG. All right, let's finish out with Baba David's interview with Umar.
Because some people,
David,
yes,
I don't want to forget Baba, and it just occurred to me, and I would be so remiss in my duties if I forgot to mention this. On Thursday coming, Baba David, this is very important for all your listeners, whether they live in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, D.C., New York, Connecticut, anywhere in the Mid-Atlantic region, and anywhere around the country for that matter. I'm going to be hosting 2 free Black Parent Know Your School Rights seminars, Bobby Davis. This is free training. It's going to be on Thursday, April the 9th. This coming Thursday, April the 9th, and next Thursday, April the 16th. Part 1 will be this Thursday, April the 9th. Part 2 will be next Thursday, April the 16th. Both seminars will be in Camden from 4 p.m. until 8 p.m. And I'm going to give the address, Bobby. This is absolutely free. This Thursday seminar will be at the Imani Community Fellowship. Imani Community Fellowship, 3901 Westfield Avenue. Imani Community Fellowship, 3901 Westfield Avenue. And next Thursday, April 16th, same time, but different place. It will be at the Camden High Campus. Camden High Campus, 1700 Park Boulevard. Both trainings are in Camden. Both trainings are the next 2 Thursdays. Both trainings are from 4 to 8, but different locations. If anybody needs a flyer, please text my cell phone, 215-989-9858.
All right, so he's back doing the Black Parent Boot Camp, where you can know your rights as a Black parent when it comes to the IEP meetings. I used to think that that's the National Independent Black Parent Association. I still say that's the COPE, the NIBPA. What's up, Jay the Informant? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, Ernest. If you guys are just now tuning in, we've broken down when it comes to what the city says Umar Johnson needs to do, what he has to, present to get the certificate of occupancy. Weigh that against what Umar Johnson is saying and how he is feeling like he's being sabotaged. We've also broken down how Umar Johnson can really pull off a residential academy by the programs that are available in Wilmington, Delaware. Make sure you hit that like button. We are going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to check out the video of Umar Johnson inside of FDMG polishing the discs. It's your boy KKC. I'll be right back.
Working on Garbage Pail Kid right now. Lemonhead Garbage Pail Kid. We working on you. He right here in my city. So I'm gonna pull that up. I'm pulling up on my own. I'm gonna personally pull up on him. I don't care how many guns he's showing his YouTube videos. I got those too. That Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Get your laughs in. True black. It's time to take the fight back. The true black. We already investigating True Black Anonymous. We're gonna find out who that is. Some people said it was a female. True black. Wow, deputy. Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Wood Green. Get your laughs in. Down syndrome. Get your laughs in. True black. We already investigating True Black Anonymous. We gonna find out who that is. Some people said it was a female. True black. We working on Garbage Pail Kid right now. Lemonhead Garbage Pail Kid. We working on you. He right here in my city. So I'm gonna pull that up. I'm pulling up on my own. I'm gonna personally pull up on him. I don't care how many guns he's showing his YouTube videos. I got those too. Deputy.
We in the building, bro. Like, the haters shit don't even matter. We here. We working, we painting, we building. We building for the boys, bro. Girls is coming. FDMG.
You understand me? See that? The lights is on, baby. The lights is on, baby. Let them talk. Let them talk. We working. 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 Juice on the phone, you feel me? Phone about to die, but I just wanted to let y'all know we up in here making it pop off.
Catch her on a beat.
What happened was,
yeah,
look up.
Live.
Uh-oh. Oh, that was Lil Murphy right there. Hold on. Come on, hold on. That was Lil Murphy. Now, hold on. We gotta go back. Y'all missed it.
What happened? What happened was,
yeah,
look up.
Live.
That's Lil Murphy. Hey, Lil Murphy. I don't know. I'm just playing. Don't, because I know somebody will like KKC. KKC know the people that Umar Johnson got working inside of
Yeah. Wow.
Man, you look like a raggedy Ricky Smiley, man. What is going on? Is this the new Don? Is this the new Don? I think we found the new Don, Andre. I think we got the new Don of FDMG. This is madness. So if you wanted to know who's doing all the work, this is who's doing all the work. I would put my money on Don any day. I think Don is still outwork this dude right here. I still think Don could swing a blade faster than this guy right here, man. Y'all just don't understand. Hold on, man. Hold on. I didn't know we was gonna have a battle of the janitors. That's the crazy stuff. See, what y'all don't understand is I believe that this gentleman has done a lot of the work that we see going on around FDMG. I really, really, truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that. But something else that I also believe is that he cannot outwork. He cannot outwork Don, man. And when you see this video, you're not finna tell me. You're not finna tell me that Don can be outworked. He'll cut your whole grass with a butter knife. The original individual that was getting FDMG together, man. Uncle Mo! Shout out to Uncle Mo. Shout out to Uncle Mo in the house.
Manual labor.
Manual labor.
A lot of these men don't know what that is.
See?
Old school manual labor.
Oh, dude. Listen.
Yo, you know what's so funny? How people say what I don't have, what we don't have, and what we need and what we don't have, but don't use what we have.
I'm putting my money on Don every time, dude. I'm putting my money on Don every time, man. I don't know. who y'all taking? Who y'all taking? We're not, and we're not talking about fighting or anything like that. Let's be clear here. I'm saying when it comes to outworking, I think Don is going to outwork this guy. I believe this is the new FDMG janitor. Umar is making sure that he let this individual know that he live right now, and so he's supposed to fall back. But hey, it's too late, man. We see this Annie. This is the new Don. This is the new Don. I mean, it's like history is definitely repeating itself around here. I just hope this young man don't get, taken advantage of. Don's still waiting on his $3,000. Like, come on, man. Shout out to Don. So I finally realized and understand like how he got those desks so shiny. And it's not that he's disinfecting the desk. This man is using floor wax. Look at that. wood furniture, 2-in-1 clean and polish. Umar, you do understand that the desks that you are polishing, those are not wood. I really want you guys to and let this be a lesson, because this also lets you know the mentality or the level of intellect that we're dealing with when it comes from people that have dealt with Umar Johnson. Like, he's definitely that's definitely like my Piccolo. Like, dude, them kids gonna be sliding all out the desk. They can't stay in their seats. Madness, dude. Complete madness, man. But it's this is where you can insert illusion of progress. This is where you can show, okay, this is definitely illusion of progress. Because come on, yo. You're not really cleaning those desks with wood furniture cleaner. It's definitely not commercial products. And you know who else can get away with using, everyday household products? A church. I mean, you do understand churches can go to the local Family Dollar and get the big bundle of toilet paper. It don't have to be the actual industrial roll of toilet paper. When we're talking about a school, the school, they have where they get all of their supplies, the paper towels, the soap. Back in the day when I was in school, the soap we had was the powder soap. You had to get the powder soap to wash your hands. But no, Umar is going to, the Dollar General, and we've seen the video. Don't forget, we see the video of him getting all the cleaning products. You can do that. I mean, he could definitely order off of Amazon if he had sense. He could order the industrial cleaning supplies, like the degreaser and all of that stuff. But no. This is funny stuff. Hey man, if he take off running in a pass side, man, slide for days, dude. Kids' clothes gonna be stained, messed up. I just want y'all to understand, man. You don't go through this much, setup, if you will. Look at the vines on the windows. No teacher's desk. No file cabinets have been placed inside. It's the level of excitement of the people that's under in the comment section under this video on Instagram.
Y'all do know that I will be the history teacher. Y'all do know that the Prince of Pan-Africanism will be the history teacher. So when your son comes into my history and political science class, you better let him know we don't do pretendianism in here. We are Africans. And if you don't want your son to be taught to be an African, he does not need to be a member of the FDMG Black Star Line. I'm going to say it again.
A member, not a student. The words matter. Words matter. A member, not a student. It's not talking about if you don't want your son to be a student of FDMG Academy, a member of the Black Star Line. Come on, man. Shout out to Sasha coming into the room. What is he talking about, Sasha?
I'm going to say it again. If you are not African, if you don't want your son to be taught how to be African, don't send him to the FDMG Academy. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. This is a Pan-Africanist institution. When he sits in one of these desks, when he sits before Professor Ifatunde, when he sits before Professor Ifatunde, it's only red, black, and green, brothers and sisters. Who ready for the FDMG revolution?
Right.
For the FDMG revolution. Wait until you see uniforms. Wait until you see uniforms, brothers and sisters. We taking over education. This ain't no charter school. This ain't no Catholic school. This ain't no home school. This is Garvey Douglas Garvey School. This is King Kong. Oh yes. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. Hit your PayPal, paypal.me/FDMG Academy. The revolution is coming. The revolution is coming, brothers and sisters. The revolution is coming. I got an announcement. If you are a black parent who doesn't know how to advocate for your children, special education, ADHD, I'm doing the free training in Camden, New Jersey. Where my Camden, New Jersey Africans at? Where my Camden, New Jersey Africans at? Where my Camden, New Jersey Africans at? If you live in New Jersey, Philadelphia, Delaware, Maryland, New York, anywhere, if you want to learn how to advocate for your children, special education, ADHD is going down next Thursday, April the 9th, part 1, and is going down the following Thursday, April the 16th, part 2. Camden, New Jersey. Camden, New Jersey. It is a free training for black parents. Know your school rights. I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about special ed, everything you need to know about ADHD. Thursday, April the 9th, 4 until 8. Thursday, April the 16th, 4 until 8. If you need the flyer, text me, 215-989-9858. If you need the flyer for Dr. Umar's Camden, New Jersey Black Parent Boot Camp, text my phone for the flyer, 215-989-9858. 215-989-9858. Thursday, April 9th, Thursday, April 16th, 4 until 8. I don't care where you live. Massachusetts, come on down. Connecticut, come on down. Jersey, Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia, DC, Camden, Jersey, absolutely free.
Let's see. I'm trying to take a look at something real fast. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm looking for a photo. I'm in my archive. Let me do this. Let me share what I'm looking at with you all so you can see. All right, boom. Because Lady Renee said it's the same disc from the former school that was in the gym. He's trying to keep the money rolling in. So I'm looking in my photo gallery. These are all the discs that, and here's some of the lockers, some more of the junk. And here's some of the uniforms. They talking about wait till you see the uniforms. We already see the uniforms. There they go. Is that the desk back there that I'm seeing? No, that's wheelchairs. Okay, I'm finna say. Okay. I'm looking though. More. Hold on. I know when I get to the end. Let's see. That's them building up the classroom. It's all before they built it up. Let's see. I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking for them to see if I have any more photos of those discs. That's the dude whose photos. That's where I get the pictures from. Let's see. All right, back to the gym photos. Not over here in this pile. Now, these are all the photos that I have of the discs that are inside or were inside the gym. So he has. I can say this: he does have some teachers' desks if he gonna use anything out of the gym. Yep, those could be teachers' desks. KKC, the desks were stored inside the gym storage area. Everything being stored. Because I know about there was a truck that brought it was a truckload of discs. I've seen it before, but as you can see, the uniforms are inside the gym. Everything is inside. Now mildew, I say mildew is a heavy is maybe something that may be a problem in there. As you can see in those photos, they may have been in there. Anita McCray, you're right. They may have been in the video where they were walking around in the dark. Cause don't forget, y'all remember when the little boy sat down at the desk and Umar said that Freddy Krueger was gonna get him, and we was like, that's the first kid that ever sat in the buildings. Oh man, I gotta find that video. Thank you, Anita. I think that may be where it is. I think that may be where it is. You gotta go back. That means we would have to go back. We gotta go back some years ago. Maybe 2, no, 3, 4. Maybe longer than that. It might be. We might have to go back like for real 6 years. I'll be better off just flipping to the oldest. If that's the case, go back. Because they was inside the building walking around with flashlights. And the little boy was scared. And Umar was like, is this the video? He was like, Freddy Krueger gonna get you. And they was like, don't say that. Okay, this is when he was cleaning, getting the first cleaning supplies for cleanup day. This is when they was Okay, it's not this video. All right, that's when he was laying on the gym floor. I'm looking for it. Hold on, y'all. That's when he was in Ghana. Nah, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm still in the 6-year mark. That's okay. That's when he was on the radio. What's the school videos? It was who was all in the video? Tiffany was in the video. I don't think Don was. Let's see. I'm gonna do this while I look for the video. I'm going to play. I'm go back to the school video, him in the classroom, and I'm gonna look. I can't find the video. I'm looking. They was inside. FDMG, it's one of the time when they first was inside. No, they ain't. Hold on. There he go. Oh, I found it. I found it. Doggone. Thank you, Anita McCrae. I found it. Shout out to Anita McCrae. Yes. Oh, you said, oh, yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Anita McCrae. Thank you, Lene. Hold on. Let me put these desks on the screen right here. I needed to see this. Shout out to Steph in the house. I knew it. I knew I was going to find these desks. Golly. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Hold on. I had to search. So, Umar had these in let's see, before I show y'all, we might just need to watch this real quick. It's not long, it's only like 7 minutes. I just want to show y'all before I'm gonna show y'all this, then we can run it back, run the video back itself. But here it is. These are Umar's discs that he showed to the people that he cleaned. And here is when he first got them, right here. Let's take a look at it. All right, now let's run it back. That is crazy. I had to. Man. Miss Independent. These are the desks that were already there. I mean, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Going back, looking at these, looking at looking at these old videos, and looking at from where the state the building was then to where it's now, it still look like shit. Don't get me wrong, it's still crap. But at the same time, this is a lot of illusion of progress, man. This is like a lot. I'm just being real. You've been getting ready for a long time, bro. Bro, you've been playing. It's 400 years for FDMG. look at all this, man. Y'all remember all this? That's crazy. He has done a lot of cosmetic work, man. You just gotta call it for what it is at one point. I mean, at this point. Right. I know it's thinking that during this time it had to like there it is. Them desk dude, hilarious. Shout out to the pull-up team, man. Golly, I forgot all about that. And then that's not even the video that I was referencing. That's just one of them. It's another video that showed a whole lot more of those desks, and I'm telling you, the little boy was in the dark, and he was showing the different parents inside the building, all the different like classrooms. I want to say there was inside the bigger building, and the little boy was just walking around and seemed like he was being kind of confident. And Umar was like, he said something about you go back there, Freddy Krueger gonna get you, or Freddy Krueger back here, or something to that effect, and scared the little boy. And all the parents, don't say that, don't do that. Man, good shot, pull-up team. Here we go. Sad stuff. Lene trying to feed you. Renee. Shiny crap is still crap. You said no sound. You guys can't hear the video. Put an 8 in the chat if you can't hear. Is the audio out on the video? Put an 8 in the chat if the audio went out. I'll reshare the screen just in case. But if you can hear the audio, please let me know. Let me know if you can now hear the audio. All right, I'm finna play it now.
Look at that floor, y'all. Y'all see that floor? Look at the floor.
Can you hear?
Look at that glass. Look at that glass. Oh, yes. Look at the glass, brothers and sisters. Look at the glass floor. We're not playing with y'all. We not playing at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy. Look at that floor shining. You can see your face.
What's going on? Happy Holy Week to you too, brother.
Brothers and sisters. Look at that shine on that floor.
Happy Holy Week to you.
Look at that shine on that floor, brothers and sisters. Is your son ready? Is your son ready to answer the call at the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Pan-African Excellence, brothers and sisters? We're not playing with y'all. You either building institutions or you wasting time. We don't need another podcast. We don't need another YouTuber. We don't need another lecturer. We don't need another internet scholar. We need institutions, brothers and sisters. We need institutions. Can I get an ashe?
No.
Can I get an ashe? We need institutions.
Can I get an amen is pretty much what you're trying to say. I'm telling you, man, it's going to be crazy inside this place.
How much is tuition? You'll get that information when it's time for that information to come out.
How much is tuition? The information is going to be passed out in the congregation. That's how this works, y'all. You would have to join the cult. For all the black people that's sitting here saying, oh, he's doing it, where the haters at? You do understand that you helped him build a school for his church and their following. That's where the money came from you, for them. That's why they keep saying if you didn't donate, it's over. You can't do it. Your child can't come. That was your automatic entry into the cult. Now, if you want your child to come, you're gonna have to join you're gonna have to go through the whole new members class. Again, shout out to all the members of the pull-up team that watched Ifa Tunde explain and know about the Oyo Tunji village and all that jazz. Moving around, same stuff plus paint and clean. That's it. They moved that stuff from across the street and back so many times. So many times. Nothing new. Thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you guys for sending super chats, or excuse me, cash apps at the end of the show. I do receive those, and I thank you so much for all the donations. It's time to upgrade the system. I was told The reason why we was having the technical issues is because my computer is now overloaded. This computer is old. I made it shake and do what it do. Now it's time for me to upgrade. So that's what's coming next with all the donations that you guys are sending in. So again, thank you so much for the super chats and for the cash apps that you send towards the end of the show. I really appreciate it. No, I'm working with a whole desktop. I need a laptop, and this desktop is working with icy hot. That's the
Of course, you can join my albino brothers and sisters. This is one race here. We uniting Africans from Africa, Africans from America, Africans from the Caribbean,
shout out to
Africans from Central and South America, from Canada, the UK, Australia, Asia. One people, one race, one kingdom. We're not playing with y'all.
Put some
Anybody who wants to divide the African race got to go. The African race.
My big fat Greek wedding was funny. Listen, I don't do a whole lot of cheesy movies, but when I tell you, man, my big fat Greek wedding was hilarious to me for some strange reason. And the fact that the daddy kept saying, put some Windex on everything, that was crazy. All right, let's get back to it.
Has been divided for too long. Anybody who wants to divide us anymore, they got to go. We're not having it no more, brothers and sisters. We're not having it no more. No more division.
I got one. That's what's holding all of my Umar Johnson content from years ago. It's just this computer's old. Like I can't even get the Windows 11 update on these computers. It's a touchscreen computer, and so it's its own computer. And then I have a Samsung flat screen monitor connected to it to do the dual monitor. But it's time to upgrade. I need to get a gaming computer to handle the level of content that I'm trying to bring. So don't worry, we're gonna get there. Yes, shout out to the struggle streamers. That's why you gotta send your grip money. I need your grip money, family. Don't you understand that? We using mopping glow to clean the desks around here. Computers are falling apart. You see what I'm saying? I want y'all to understand something. I want y'all to understand something right now, man.
Dr. Umar's Pan-African History and Political Science class. Dr. Umar's Pan-African History and Political Science class. Professor Ifa Tunde's Pan-African History, Political Science, and African Spirituality class. Oh, yes.
Okay, that's a lot.
Oh, yes.
That's a lot.
We're going to have classes for the parents, classes for the community. We organize on all black boys. We organize on all young black men. We organize in the elders. We're going to have the elders convention. Oh,
the
yes.
elders convention.
We got to organize the elders convention.
Ah, man, you know, I'm struggle streaming over here, and I'm a shout out to the grip money that's starting to come in. Here's a little bit of my loan shark check. I got a $3,500 check in the mail. I got a $6,000 check on the mail. I put it on a community wall post. Everybody is receiving their FDMG checks around here, so I need for you guys to please donate as you receive your FDMG checks. I posted mine on the community wall to let our favorite movie producer know that, hey, I got mine too. We all should be receiving them. So please send your donations, your grit money. You know, I'm trying to be as sharp as the starch in Umar Johnson's jeans, man. man is still creasing his jeans. I ain't creased my jeans. They creasing jeans still in 2026, man. Shout out to the Grit Money. Shout out to Struggle Streaming. Listen, we do that over here. That's what we do. We make it through. And I just need for y'all to continue to struggle on with me as we make it through this. This is crazy. Let's get back into it. Thank you for the super
I'm ready
chat,
for
y'all.
Guinea. Let's do it. Sekou Touré. Long live Sekou Touré. I'm ready for Guinea. Send the invitation. Prince of Pan-Africanism at gmail.com. We spell Africa with a K. I said Prince of Pan-Africanism at gmail.com. We spell Africa with a K, brothers and sisters.
We just gotta see, like, look at all this. I mean, whether you want to call it a flex.
Brothers and sisters. You can see me in the seat. Sagittarius goddess. I see a whole bunch of dark caramel right there.
Oh, wow.
Sagittarius goddess. Where the principal office at? I done showed y'all that on previous live streams. I think you need to look. You need to go back on my Instagram.
Yeah, he don't want to show everything. But shout out to Money Boy Trey. I got the video on from Money Boy Trey's channel. He made sure that he downloaded it for me so we could check it out. It is an illusion of progress, but at the same time, when you take a look back at where they come from to where they are now, there has been a lot of cosmetic work done, a whole heck of a lot, from making sure stuff is not hanging down in the ceiling no more, to putting the ceiling tile back, putting, you know, the borders around the wall, painting. I don't know what mold remedy treatment they did on the inside. Shout out to Uncle Mo, because he's definitely showing the outside and how grimy, dirty, nasty, mildew, black mold is still around on the outside, how trash is still around on the outside, gutters are still disconnected. So FDMG, even though a lot has been put into this scam to keep it going, it's still not on its way to be in fruition. Again, my theory would be 2029. That would mark 10 years since the purchase of the property, which would be a significant date. You know how he make dates more important than they actually are. So I would see him doing something to that effect and trying to open up the doors to that location. I could be wrong. It is the theory. I'm not putting that off as fact. What I am writing down as fact is, one, the city has tried to get in contact with Umar Johnson in the past, and he did not communicate with them. Now he's saying is vice versa. I'm trying to contact them, and they are not responding to me. We also listened to what Daniel Walker had to say as to the process you need to go through if you're trying to gain the Certificate of Occupancy in Wilmington, Delaware. So the question is Umar Johnson following the protocol, or is this just another cry so he can get in cash infusion? We need to take a look at the times that Sharon painted the rock. I did pass up that video when I was looking for the school desk video when she first painted the FDMG rock. So we can talk about Sharon. We can talk about Sister Nara. Also on Under the Crown. Under the Crown is the exclusive members only show where we take a closer look at what's going on with the Umar Johnson saga, the players in the game. We also got to cover the dark side of YouTube and the content creators that's making up that space. People are getting copyright strikes and privacy complaints submitted against them, and it's being weaponized. so we can take a look at where the root cause of that comes from. Shout out to the replay gang. Please hype up this video if you are a part of the replay gang. If not, if you are tuning in live, make sure you thumb up the video if you have not already. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and I need for you to join in on that train. We are growing daily, so shout out to all the new subscribers. This is a subscribers only chat, so tonight's show is dedicated to all the subscribers of the channel, man. Shout out to y'all. This part of the show is dedicated to all the members. We definitely have a lot of new members that have joined the pull-up team. We have a lot of members that have shown dedication and have been a part of the pull-up team for quite some time. One of those members is not here tonight, but I will make sure that she sees this on the replay. Members, please congratulate the beautiful Bernice on being a member of this channel for 5 years. Man.
5 years loyal. A legendary member rises.
We have a legendary member. That's the beautiful Bernice. And also we have some members that have been a part of the channel for 1 year, men and women. So thank you so much for your dedication. Shout out to our elite pull-up team members for being a part of the pull-up team for 1 year.
1 year loyal, proven, consistent, crown.
Now, for all of our 2-year members that have put in their 2-year memberships, this is for you all.
2 years solid. Loyalty proven. Presence established.
Two years solid. Loyalty proven. Presence established.
All right, y'all. Shout out to the pull-up team. Like I said, man, I do this for all of you all. We have to do more. I have to get once I get my upgrades going, I promise you the graphics are going to get that much better. And it's all because of you all. You said that gorilla scares me. What you mean? KKC is friendly. That's our pet. KKC. Just, man, listen, man. I just love it. I love you guys. I do this for you guys. Thank you from the 2-year pull-up team members. Yes. Shout out to y'all, man. I really appreciate you all having my back. Listen, we will be having a members only live. I think tomorrow night will be cool. I think another Under the Crown episode is due. I definitely need to be getting with you, Miss Independent. I got your email, and I would have to do some research because I don't know anything about I forget the guy's name. I'm starting, my brain is shutting down. My brain is starting to shut down. But I need to get back with you on the email. So that's a show that I don't mind you hitting a link and co-hosting. I would have to co-host that because I don't even know. This is content that you guys want me to deliver, and it's only fair. And so that I think that would be fun. Having Miss Independent on the panel and we talking about some different material. What you guys think? And not Georgia the Jungle. Quit playing. Shout out to Kiara. Yes, Darrell Brooks, Darrell Brooks, one of them. We do have some cases that we got to get into. So talking about Darrell Brooks would be cool because there is a person that is a part of the Umar Johnson saga that did some attacks against some content creators within this space, and that individual is caught up in a federal indictment right now for Medicaid, Medicare fraud, and identity theft. So right now, the case has been extended, if you will. That they've asked for extensions. The council and the courts have granted that. So I know June is when they are supposed to get started with that. And so we definitely will be talking about that on Members Only. That would be a sneak panel. That would definitely be a sneak panel live stream for Members Only. So shout out to Stephanie Collins, because I know the pull-up team lawyer Stephanie Collins would definitely be on the panel to walk us through what's going on. So we have a lot of content to get ready for that will be on Members Only. If you have not, please join the pull-up team. Consider joining the pull-up team. We are about to get ready to get up out of here. If you too have any receipts or if you have any show topics, send those to dkkctv@gmail.com so that we can get into those receipts and that content. Thank you for the super chat. Woo! His karma is crucial. I know that's right. That's why you got to be careful out here. You got to be careful in what you do. Thank you so much for the super chat. And listen, you guys, if it's daytime where you are, make sure you have a great rest of the day on purpose. But if it's nighttime, stay cool like the other side of the pillow. This was the Receipt Show, and I'm your boy KKC. And guess what? Now it's the inspector. Umar Johnson's new excuse exposed. I'll catch you guys on the next episode of the Receipt Show. I'm out of here. Peace.
The Receipt Show returns.
You're saying the Inspector General is not returning your calls?
Not one. I've reached out multiple times.
I've done my part.
So the real question is, who's not picking up and why?
Receipt Show with KKC.